We live in a world obsessed with instruction manuals. We have guides for building furniture, courses for mastering software, and degrees for almost every profession under the sun. We are taught facts, formulas, and frameworks from the day we step into a classroom. But there is one vital tool for navigating human existence that you will never find in a textbook, and no professor can ever put on a syllabus: common sense.
Common sense is unique because of a fundamental paradox. It can be learned, but it can never be taught.
You cannot lecture someone into having common sense. You can give someone all the advice in the world, hand them a list of rules, and explain the logical choice until you're blue in the face. But teaching imparts knowledge.
Whereas common sense is awareness, knowledge is knowing that a tomato is a fruit.
Common sense is knowing not to put it in a fruit salad.
Common sense isn't inherited through a lecture. It is forged in the wild. It is learned through observation, trial, error, and the gentle, or sometimes painful, friction of real life. It's the instinct you build after making a mistake, paying attention to the outcome and deciding, I'm not doing that again. It requires self-awareness and reflection. That's why two people can go through the exact same experience, and only one walks away with common sense, because one was paying attention, and the other was just along for the ride. And when you acquire it, life simply becomes easier to deal with. Common sense acts as a natural buffer against self-inflicted chaos. It keeps you from overcomplicating simple problems. It tells you when to speak, but more importantly, when to hold your tongue. It helps you read a room, assess a risk, and make practical decisions without needing a committee meeting or a 20-step diagram. Life is already full of unpredictable hurdles. Common sense is what keeps us from tripping over our own feet before we even reach them.
This brings us to an interesting phenomenon. Why people with common sense often seem remarkably wise to those without it. To someone standing in the middle of a storm of their own making, a person with common sense looks like a guru. When a crisis hits, the person with common sense doesn't panic or reinvent the wheel. They do the obvious, practical thing to the outside observer. This looks like profound, mystical wisdom. But it isn't magic. It's just the quiet ability to see reality for what it is, stripped of drama, ego, and overthinking. Wisdom isn't always about knowing the secrets of the universe. Most of the time, wisdom is just common sense applied at the right moment. So, while we continue to gather degrees, read books, and learn new skills, let's not forget the quiet power of the practical. Pay attention to your daily life. Learn from your missteps, cultivate that inner compass. Because in a world that is growing increasingly complex, the simplest thing you can possess is often the most valuable.